Alright, what's up everybody? We are now live finally after a bunch of bug working out. We are on our way north to northern Oklahoma. We're going to check out the fire weather today. Critical fire danger. I don't know what the winds are supposed to be. Pretty high.
50 mile per hour
We're
gusts.
battling them right now. So 50 mile an hour wind gusts. I got my buddy Phil McGee with me today. I'm riding along, he's driving, and I am getting to actually kind of sit back and chill and watch out for fire. So
65 mile per hour winds just to the west of, or to the east of Dodge City, Kansas. And so those are all reports that have recently come in. I've got the live stream up now on GR level 3. And so we're the white dot. We're coming up on north central Oklahoma. So far, we've not seen any reports near the Wichita area. I'm going to switch to that radar and see what we can see. Yeah, not seeing anything. I'm going to put this in motion. Well, I don't have enough data yet, but yeah, so 65 mile per hour. And that was from Stafford County and Mesonet source. 66 miles per hour.
hey Noah, good to see you, buddy. Hello. What's all that green stuff on there? Just,
That's clutter. Yeah. Now, I don't know about down here, KTLX, but we've got to get some data first before we can. Visible satellite would be a good thing to have maybe on your phone if you can pull it up too.
Yeah,
or the fire weather satellite.
yeah.
I think you can go to Mesonet and it will bring up the fire weather satellite. Golly. It is ripping today, guys. Ripping. Now we've got 55 mile per hour gusts down here just north of, so it's going to be Medicine Lodge where we're seeing those at. So the reports are making their way, and we may have to move a little bit further to the west. But that area is specifically in critical fire danger, as well as down here where we're at, over around Ponca City and such. So let me get back over here real fast. We'll get back over the but yeah, it's pretty strong stuff going on.
guys hitting that like button so early. Got 7 likes so far. Really appreciate it. Thank you to Noah for giving us the Weather Watch app, or the Fire Watch app suggestion. That is a really good tool to have. So shout out to them. Maybe you guys are interested in that. We'll give it a download. You have all of your connections running now, sir. Yep, it says Billings. Looks like our stream health is excellent. Good deal.
Yeah, we're running.
Now we're rocking. I don't know what happened, but hey,
You know what? We used to just take and walk away from airplanes whenever I was working on them, and all the little gremlins would run away.
yeah.
And then you walk back over, and you start working back on it, and everything works like it's supposed to.
Well, it's kind of like that. You know what I mean? When I used to work on databases, Microsoft Access
Yeah.
databases, you hit a wall, I go to bed at night. I'd walk away from it, go sleep on it, get up the next day, and I'd figure it out in 10 minutes. So this is the first chase of the new season, although we're finishing up 2025, but this is going to be the first chase of many this season. I'm excited. I'm very excited for the upcoming opportunities this year.
I think that probably what we will do is pull over up here at this Valero store and pump some gas because we're at half a tank.
Okay.
I wasn't full whenever I left, so
I'll get the second tank.
Top-
if you're
top
getting
off.
first. That'll work.
now we are in Superman, so we may not have to take the top off.
Well, I'll get you back up to full then. When we get home. That way I'm doing my fair part. You know what I'm saying? That has never changed.
No, that's right.
Man, that wind is ripping from the west, though. Is it a westerly?
It is a Western.
I was gonna say.
Now, when we pull over up here, we will take it. We will stay parked to the south for a moment, and we'll get an accurate reading on our anemometer. Just see exactly what they're running. And that's the nice thing about it, is we can actually do accurate reports as to what the wind gusts are right now.
Yeah.
So, don't want to do 25 or 30 miles an hour. So, if we get some 50 mile per hour gusts, we'll probably take it. So, what do you think? Do you think we need to go west? Do you think we need to stay where we're at? Do you think we could go east over towards Osage County?
Honestly, so for stream purposes, I think we need to keep moving. I think we just basically ramble, roam, whatever we do, just kind of stay nimble.
I got
And then when we see something pop up, we'll head that way if that sounds all right. So I know that the fire weather is a little bit further west. The warning,
Is it further
I
west?
think it's a little further west. Yeah, because we're right in the southern edge, and it's in northwest Oklahoma as well. So we could make our way over towards Alvin, Woodward, wherever, We also, but it also basically encompasses all of Kansas.
Yeah,
And in
this is
northwest
true.
Oklahoma. So if we want to keep it kind of in Oklahoma, we can go west. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Hello.
So hopefully the stream will stay up when we pull in here to pump gas and run off of our cellular connections instead of because with these awnings and satellite.
Yeah. Well, it should. It should always send the strongest signal. That's the bonded.
Right.
So we should be okay. Now my question is does my stream stop when I turn my phone off?
I wouldn't take that.
I don't know that I'd take that chance either, because it said chat was disconnected and now it's connected again, so that may have...
I think maybe. If we get up here a little ways.
I think I'm with you though. I think I will keep it active, because if it's not...
Do they have food in here? They got Papa John's pizza.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not necessarily crazy about that.
No, we can hit like McDonald's up in Blackwell or something.
Okay.
Or, I'm not starving today. I'm gonna run and make a pit stop real
I
quick.
got A&W
Yeah.
All American food right here if you want to do that.
You just want to grab it to go, or?
I would imagine so.
Okay.
If you want to grab yours first and come out,
Yeah,
and then
I can do that.
I will go second.
All right. There you go. We'll be back.
Okay. I get you. All right. We got her swapped around there. We're going to get an accurate reading. Winds are west at 25 miles per hour right now. The temperature outside is 58 degrees and the humidity is at 30%. If it drops down much more than that, it's gonna get pretty serious. And there's a secondary front that is approaching from the west northwest, and it's got super dry air back behind it. And so we'll have to see what happens here as the day goes on. I think we're probably going to go up to Blackwell and then move west from there. And this is probably not quite 100% accurate because we've got some block from the interstate and also from the gas station, and so, but if it's hitting 25 miles per hour here, it's probably every bit of 30 or so over west of here by just a little ways. So we will see what happens.
Okay, feel free to get them in there. They're pretty quick. Oh gosh.
So we've had a gust of 25 already.
Have we?
And that's
Yeah,
not
feels
even
like it.
including, because I mean, we've got wind block that's over there to the west, you know, but the interstate, and then obviously these gas pumps. So
Yeah, it's every bit of blowing up
it's
there.
probably 35 or maybe even 40 miles per hour.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna run in and grab my stuff.
Okay, sounds good. They're pretty quick, so. Man, all right. Eat my burger. Okay, I'm gonna jump in. Okay, I hear you. I hear you.
Oh, I'm gonna have to, ouch. Take your cup, put out here, trade you
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, my seat belt's dinging. All right. Yeah.
Oh. Go ahead. Sorry. All right.
I have it.
I do have it.
Me? Cheapo.
I have to give it to them. They're pretty quick
Oh, no,
in
they
there.
did. Yep. They're saying 22 right here, man. Did you hear that A&W sign up there?
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Yeah, when I walked out, I was like having to hold my hat and everything. And
Mm-hmm. Well, welcome to the live stream, guys. If you're new to our channel, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We cover a little bit of everything on the weather. So we do fire and winter storms, severe weather, and the whatnot. So used to chase hurricanes, but not going to do that anymore because I have a brand new car and I don't want to mess it up. And you're going, well, what kind of storm chaser are you?
frugal one.
Been there, and I have done that.
Had to grab some food. Guys are starving.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
It's probably the first time I've had A&W in like 8 years.
Oh, yeah. The only ones generally that are we've ever visited other than this place, which this is a real legit A&W. It's not a blended restaurant. So generally it's a Long John Silver's and A&W.
Yeah.
So, shout out to the Tonkawa truck stop and trading post. Guys, not only do they have cheap gas, they have great food.
That's not bad.
Nope, not bad at all. Howdy. So, I'll let you finish your burger, and then we can get rid of the trash.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta. Well, I'll just throw this in the bag because I got fries in there too. I got the combo.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think what we'll do is.
Next time we'll stop though, I'll throw it away
Okay.
so you don't have to smell it.
I think what we will do is drive all the way down here to this end because that's the only place that we're able to get out. And then, is it me or is that dust in the air?
Looks a little dusty.
Yep, I think so. All right, there, Gary. Make up your mind. Oh yeah, look at the dust out west. Let's go there, dude.
Okay.
Let's go that way.
I'll grab my.
I think if we go, literally. Did you drop your phone?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that's okay. We're just working out the bugs here.
You got it.
Hopefully, yeah, I did it. I got it. Okay, good. Sorry about that, folks. I'm trying my best here. Trying my best here. I think we got it now.
What do you think? Run to Blackwell and then go west
I think so.
on Highway 11?
I think that'd be a good move.
Because I think 60 is pretty bumpy once you get west of here. But man, it is rip roaring. We get out there toward Medford, maybe Caldwell, Kansas. We'll stop and want to do another wind reading.
Good to me. I'm just trying to.
But yeah, you can see dust and dirt out here to the west.
Okay, now let's see here. My apologies to everybody on my stream. I'm trying to figure out the best logistics here. Sometimes I do it right, and sometimes I don't.
Anemometer said that the highest wind reading so far was 105 miles per hour.
Yeah.
That's with obviously us driving, but still.
Fires popped up near Hayes, Kansas. That's too far up there.
That's a long ways up there.
I think we start out in Blackwell and go west.
West is a wise move.
Yeah.
I will give you that. The men that fight the fires on these wildfires do an excellent job whenever they're out. Some of the terrain, especially out here in western Oklahoma, is not the easiest to traverse by any means. And the same would go for north central, or I guess it'd be west central out there, wouldn't it? Kansas. In that area.
Rural firefighters, they do pretty good work.
Yeah.
They're out there on fires. I've seen them fighting fires that
Yes.
like occupy hundreds of
Yeah.
thousands of acres.
Right. So, thanks everybody for joining the live stream. For sure. We appreciate the thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, like I said just a little while ago, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And follow us on our weather adventures. We go out and chase storms whenever spring season, even the second season in October and November. But in the meantime, we do wind, water, fire, you name it. And so, we appreciate all of you for taking your time out of your day and watching the live stream. We're going to do a wind report here in just a little bit. We'll get up here in this flat land and we'll pull off and face to the north and get a good reading. I would imagine that the winds are probably 35 to 45 miles per hour right now for sure. With maybe even gusts higher than that. There were some, and I can show you here in just 1 second, of reports up in Kansas already that 60 mile per hour at Medicine Lodge propagating to the south as they go. So we get over here by Alva, not too far away from where we're at right now. We're going to see what we've got going for that as well. So y'all stay tuned, right along with us, and we will keep you entertained as we do.
Can you pull up my screen on your tablet to see what it looks like as far as like smoothness, choppiness?
Hardly hear you, Sean. Well, because we got 55 miles per hour winds, we're going to turn the audio up a little bit. Is that better?
Is that what people are actually typing? Why can't I see that? Weird.
Yeah, we're in 45 and 50 mile per hour winds, and so it is going to be extremely noisy in the vehicle. There's nothing that we can take and do with that. It wouldn't make a difference what vehicle you were in. So,
Yeah. I'll try to talk louder though. How's that?
so this says Perry. So we got to go all the way over here.
Looks like it's getting smooth.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That literally like ripped me almost off the road there.
Okay.
So, now there's a little glitch every once in a while, and then we're gonna pause for a second.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Nothing crazy.
No, not at all.
Okay. I turned on my Spotify, and that should help. In addition,
I don't know what it is with that. Whenever you get close to cities or towns, the stream seems to
there's no telling.
degrade just a little bit.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say if you wanted to go over there and throw something in the trash and go that way real quick, I can throw this food away.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
For now,
Okay.
as long as you don't mind stepping on
Don't mind a bit. I love stepping on my trash. Yeah, why can't I? Why? Anything. I don't know nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna go back over here to my folks.
Maybe it might be better. Let me see. Oh, I'm just trying to figure out the best logistics of all this stuff so I can see what's going on and talk to folks while you're talking to your folks. And
200 megabytes per second upload.
There we go. There we go.
With 49 down. That's not good.
Okay, now I got my chat up. Hi, Sharon. I can see what everybody's saying, which helps tremendously.
I don't know why this.
Just gonna run it into choppiness.
Choppiness. Well, we've got 3 connections running. I don't get it.
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not sure. That either says 2 things. It could be the computer and the processing. It could be
Oh,
that.
that's the satellite, dude. I mean, our Starlink is 251 megabytes per second upload and 79 down.
Why is it down? Why is it down so low?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
It's getting better though. Well, let's see what it was.
Well, and this is a pretty good dry run today. To see what bugs we got to work out. And anyway, it just gives us a good reason to get out today. You know, we'll see if we can find some interesting stuff. Lots of little bugs to work out here and there. I'm actually riding along with Philip today, so no, it says if you are heading west, it's so choppy that way, but I guess you are isn't satellite. I don't even know what that says. What does that even mean? Oh, using satellite.
Yeah, I don't know.
I am not sure what the choppiness would be.
I bet I know what it is.
What's that?
They're directly north of us.
What are
The wind generators.
wind generators?
Yes.
Oh yeah. So far, really nothing within our driving distance.
And I know another reason why. So how do we change
In the chat, so I know that when I close my phone, you guys can still hear me. So I don't have to leave my phone up all the time. Okay, I just closed my phone, and I'm going to say the word dog. So if you guys can type what...
I know what the problem was.
What's that?
It was showing, it had us connected to the server in Atlanta.
Oh, really?
And so now we're connected to Chicago and we're running a lot smoother.
Good. Yeah, because the choppiness, if YouTube feels like people are leaving because of that choppiness, they won't let anybody else back in.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we got that problem fixed now.
good. Do me a favor.
What's that?
Go back to my stream. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my phone. And can you turn it up so we can hear it? I know we might hear our own voices.
Yeah.
But I want to know if I close my phone that I'm not losing everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to start talking. And when I start hearing my own voice, I know we're going to... Okay, I'm going to start talking. Okay. When I start hearing my own voice, I know we're going to... Okay, I've got my phone closed. And that means that you guys might still be able to hear me. Ah, yes. And that means that okay. You guys might still be able to hear me. All right, so the next test for me. Yes. And that means that okay. You guys might still be able to hear me. All right, so the next test for me is I'm going to shut my phone or turn it completely into the dark, and let's see what happens here. So I'm talking and my phone is completely shut off. It works. Okay, good. Okay guys, that's it. That's all I needed. Alright, so we're cooking with gas. Alright, Noah says it's working better.
Yeah.
So we're on the road to redemption
here. Chicago. Running it off of Chicago.
Alright, awesome. Okay, now I'm going to turn chat off for a little bit. I'll check in on it every once in a while. Okay. Alright, so now let's get down to business here and see what we need to do.
A good reading.
All right.
On our wind.
Chasing the wind, folks. This wind is howling out of the north. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting with it. I say north, it looks like it's coming from
it is the northwest.
Yeah. We're just getting started today, so as the daytime heats up, we may see some fires break out at some point.
Maps say about fires.
Well, so that's right now. There's only 2 fires.
Oh, you got it pulled up still?
Yeah, there's one up near Hayes, Kansas. One out near Hugo, Kansas. There's a huge one out near
Colorado.
Ray, Colorado.
Yeah.
And there's one down south near Purcell.
Gotcha.
None are within reach of us right now.
We want to get past these trees before we get a reading.
As far as the fires go, we may not see anything today, and hopefully, in some ways, we don't, because fires are so destructive. Tornado is one thing; it might hit something, it might kick up a bunch of dirt, but you get fires going, and it affects pretty much everything. So if we don't catch anything today, I'm not going to be brokenhearted.
That's right.
Because we want everything to stay intact. But if something does break out, I imagine we're going to do our best to get up and see what we can see. But if the wind it is absolutely blowing and going out here. There ain't much to stop it either.
Tendency to smash the gas because it feels like it's pushing us backwards.
Pushing us backwards?
Yeah, it kind of feels that way. So we are coming up on Medford, Oklahoma.
so hard. Philip is only getting 23 miles to the gallon.
Yeah.
And he usually gets 32 or 33. That looks like a squirrel's tail flying across the road.
We'll get up here on top of this hill. We'll pull over. We don't want to be down this low spot. Will be an inaccurate reading. Thanks for watching, people. We're back. We got had some major issues with our connection, in the sense that using Speedify, for some reason, it selected Atlanta, Georgia as the server, so we were having some major problems there. But we've got that straightened out. We got it pulling off of Chicago. It should have pulled off of Dallas, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, Dallas is a little shorter
distance than Chicago, but I guess they go off of server strength as well. So.
Really appreciate you guys watching the stream today. Hit that like button, mash that like button, let us know that you like what you're seeing. And like I said, today's kind of a good test run, working out a few bugs here and there, seeing what'll work. So when we get to, what's that? Oh, that holy cow fast he's flying.
I know, right?
Holy cow.
I bet he's hitting 70 miles an hour, dude. Then he's got to turn back into it.
Yeah. He's out having fun. Yeah. Except for that.
At least as long as he's going south, anyways.
Yeah.
May not be so fun going north. Alright, let's see if we can find us a spot here. I think there's one right up here past this road. I pull into one of these farmers' fields. We'll face north. Get our anemometer running.
By these cows. Say, cows?
Yeah.
How fast do you think the wind is blowing?
I bet you they know. That's why they're all huddled up in that corner.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, we're doing a wind reading here. Man, can you hear it? That's crazy.
Yeah, look at it out there in the wheat field. I'm wondering if our anemometer's not laying over.
Hopefully it's up
there we go. No.
I was gonna say, hopefully it's still up there.
Yeah, it is. So far, 30 mile per hour out of the northwest. Here comes a gust, though.
While you're at it, you can change, maybe change your settings to Dallas and see if we get.
I don't know if it will let me manually do that or not.
Oh, does it? Is it a?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got good.
Yeah.
So if we connect, but.
Yeah, no need to mess with it. No need to fix what's not broken.
Correct.
But you know,
May make it worse.
I mean, we like to.
So there's a 32 mile per hour wind gust out of the northwest.
32.
Yep. If we wanted to go to Caldwell, we could probably do that. It's not that far away.
Well, just if there's anything to gain by doing that right now. Right now, things are pretty calm out on the fire front.
So, Medicine Lodge has a wind gust of 60 mile per hour.
Too bad we're not out near rain. There's a big old 12,000 acre fire out there.
Wow.
That wind coming, I mean, and I think we're not even close to seeing the peak winds today.
No. As it as that front comes down, the winds are supposed to really pick up. They were talking about vehicles overturning and all kinds of stuff, high-profile vehicles, and so that's always a possibility. Here comes this big old thing. Are we out far enough?
Yeah,
Should
I think,
be.
yeah, we are. Oversized load coming through.
Big old wind generator tubes. I thought they were going to do without those things.
We haven't heard anything like that.
No?
Appreciate you guys hitting that like button. 12 likes so far. We're just getting started today. Appreciate it. Philip and I both. Today I'm here with Philip McGee. He is in the captain's chair. And of course I'm riding along. And for Philip's viewers, my name's Sean, and it's nice to meet you guys.
All right, back out here. We'll go up here to this gas station. Take a brief intermission. That pop ran right through me.
Oh yeah? I'm making rattlesnake.
Look at the dust, dude.
Yeah, it's starting to. It's going to get. We're at the early stages. It's really going to get. Rough a little bit later today as we get into the afternoon. That peak heating starts to crank up.
It's 58 degrees right now, and the humidity is now at 29%. It's dropping.
What does it say your wind is when you're actually driving?
82 miles an hour.
So if you deduct your speed,
we're doing 60. So your winds are going to be 30. 35 miles an hour.
So that 12,000 acre fire that I saw on the map, it is out near Ray, Colorado. So it's a little ways away. We're not going to be able to make it there today.
That's about a 9.5 hour trip.
Yeah.
One way.
Yeah. Great tornado territory, though. If you want to see a storm, that is the place to see it. Colorado's been really hit by the wind, though, the last 2 days. Of course, it's just now arriving here today.
That may not have been the best place to get a reading in either. What do you think? Maybe over towards Alva?
That's a great question.
Because we're just now on the eastern sides of the red flagpole, aren't we?
Yeah, we're on the very eastern side of the Oklahoma section of it. Big thanks to Noah for this app's pretty dang nice.
Yeah. Dust everywhere, man.
We're heading towards the Salt Plains. I don't think we're heading to the Salt Plains, but we're heading towards them. I don't know what the plan is there, but I guess anything's up on the table today.
Yeah, I mean,
we can stop and see whatever we want to see. You guys want to see the Salt Lake, or want to dig for crystals?
might be a smidge windy.
Sandpaper.
Get some sand in places that you don't want to get sand.
That's called exfoliation.
Yeah. No need for a scrub brush.
Internal exfoliation.
It's called sandblasting, is what it's called.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're doing. There's a lot of dirt over here by Medford.
I don't know if you can see it in the stream, because I know looking through the camera it looks kind of like blue sky, but man, I'm telling you what, the dust out here, it is definitely got a haze to the sky, a good haze.
You're all the way down there.
Yeah, I know, to the south.
Yep.
Yeah.
south of Medford by a little ways, not too far.
Yeah, the eastern Texas Panhandle. Panhandle, for the most part, is out of the fire weather or the critical weather warning or watch. No, that's a warning, isn't it?
Yeah, red flag warning.
It's a red flag warning. There's only 3 counties in Texas that are part of it, and it's Lipscomb, Hemphill, and Ochiltree. The rest of it's clear now. It looks like there's a really critical out there along the eastern plains of Colorado.
Y'all can see that flag.
Philip, we need to go back. We got a vegetation fire in Kay County.
All right.
Its status is active now. This says 1900 block of East Hubbard. Now I'm assuming, I don't know if that is I don't know if it's a fire that's in a residential area or a field or what.
Well,
So
that don't make a
it
difference.
looks like it's north of town, just a little bit near the Memorial Park Cemetery.
Is it by Blackwell?
It is near Ponca City, north of Ponca City.
Okay.
So we could head towards that if you
Yeah,
want.
let me use the restroom up here real quick.
Okay, no problem.
We will head right back over there.
Yeah. Now once these
And that'll
things get
kind of
going
give us
today,
an idea. Also, I mean, if it's close enough to a town, I mean,
yeah, we definitely want.
we want to make sure that it's going to be something to go to instead of they got it put out.
Well,
so.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, if something does take off today, I mean, even the little stuff, it wouldn't take long for it to grow.
Not at all.
And if it's near a town, it's kind of like you said, you don't want to just go towards it and then it basically be something that's just put out in 2 seconds. But
Yep.
on the flip side, definitely want to, 1, stay out of the way, but 2, put eyes on it.
That's right.
Where are we at, Medford?
This is Medford Jiffy Trip.
All right, don't back up too far.
Into us, mister. All right. So, according to that 37 mile per hour wind right there. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, so we're going to consider heading back toward Ponca City and seeing what's developing there. We'll keep an eye on it, and but it's early. Anything could pop up at this point, so we're going to do our best to stay on stuff as it happens. I'll bet you do know this stop. Been here a time or two myself. Man, the wind is just ripping out there, though. I'll tell you what. Really appreciate you guys watching. We got 13 likes. Let's see if we can get to like 20 likes within the next 20 minutes or so. Give me a like a minute. We'll see if we can get to 20. We gotta get this stream boosted up in the old algorithm. Is what I figure. Oh, I'm gonna go throw my trash away real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Right back. Give me some room to breathe. Okay. Woo.
All right. What is it saying?
It is saying that right now it's a vegetation fire. It is the closest thing that we have going on right now.
Right.
So let's read what it says here.
Where's it at?
Vegetation fire, East Hubbard Road, Ponca City. Updated 7 minutes ago. Status is active. Let's see. Resources are on the scene of an unknown size vegetation fire, and additional resources have been requested per radio traffic. So I would say there might be
Probably
some
wanna go.
substance to that.
Yep. That's correct, sir. North Hubbard Road. So that is going to be between Blackwell.
Let's see.
Does it give a specific address?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe we can type that into GPS.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know that I want to broadcast the specific.
No. Correct. Yeah. I agree with you there. Let's see what we got here.
If I see anything else pop up, though, to our west, right now it's the only game in town, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. If they've got to call additional resources, that might be.
Yeah, might be a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I mean, we are about 35 miles away from Ponca City.
Yeah.
And so.
Well, we don't have any specific destinations today.
No, true.
Unless you had somewhere specifically you wanted to go.
No, not really. And the important thing is that that is an active fire.
Yeah.
And that is the only active fire in the state of Oklahoma. And so,
Or at least in the warning box.
yeah, in the red flag warning.
Red flag box, yeah. Right now, still it's the Hayes one, the Hugoton one, and now the Ponca City one.
Gotcha.
We are on the case.
Yes, we are. If something else pops up, then
Yeah, and I'm keeping an eye on that. If something pops up to the west, then we'll definitely.
that will definitely be the ones that you'd want to go to because of the terrain
Yeah,
and that natural grass like that right
oh
there.
yeah, absolutely. Tons of fuel,
Yeah.
for sure. And if it is something you're like, I don't know, we can always hang out, and just kind of monitor it as we go.
Right. So,
Of course, our friend in chat, he is probably in the. Well, he's not there today.
he's over in Eastern Oklahoma.
Yeah, he is. So we'll go keep an eye on it for him. At least at this point.
Might just keep an eye on the updates
Yeah,
as they go.
absolutely. Updated 11 minutes ago as far as this goes. So
Yeah.
active as of 11 minutes ago. I'll check it here another 10 minutes or so. And
So are we going to be better off just to take 11 straight across then,
yes, I believe so.
and then drop south?
I would say we're on 60.
We're on Highway 11.
Highway 11. Oh, okay, I see. Actually, yeah, if we go straight across, that's exactly right, because then we could just drop south on 27. Now we're going kind of with the wind.
A little bit. 99 miles per gallon right now.
How awesome it is.
Yeah, 45. We'll take that.
Hey, 45. I'll take
Standard
that all
45
day long.
to 60.
You'll never go below the F on the gas tank.
That's
It is.
That's why we deploy the sail.
Well, we're heading over that way, Noah, to check on it. We'll see what.
Can't imagine that they would be, unless they're putting down solid fertilizer.
What's that?
That truck
Oh,
just went by.
yeah. To the east doesn't look too bad. There's still a good haze to
Yeah.
the sky.
The heavy winds are back behind us though.
Are they?
Oh yeah.
If you feel like we need to go back that way, then by all means.
No, I mean this is a fire, so right?
It is a fire.
That'd be like going and saying, "Oh, you know what? There's a tornado over here, but I'm gonna wait."
There might be one over
Yeah.
100 miles from here later on. So.
Correct.
And we are chasing fires today.
Correct, sir.
See, I can turn on notifications for the incident if I want to. I just don't know that I want to get all the resources are on the scene. Additional enter radio traffic. Now you don't have like a scanner type ability in this.
No.
Okay. That would be cool.
Yeah. Most of those are all lower band, and this is only the 400,000. Yeah,
Okay.
400 band. So specifically 462 to 467, or 470.
Right. So what repeater would we be on up here? I think we
We'll hit
programmed
Ponca
that.
City here in a little bit.
Say we programmed that one, didn't we?
Yep. They program Ponca City. We won't hit it from where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Maybe in optimal conditions, but no. Lots of dirt right here, Mr. Sean.
Yeah. Yeah, the dust is certainly blowing right now.
You guys hauling mail right there.
Remember that ceiling chase? Remember we chased that fire there?
Oh yeah.
My goodness. That was like one of the craziest days
Days
ever.
like today.
Yeah.
I mean, we were so close to that fire that we had to back out because it was going to melt the paint on the car.
That was hot.
Remember, Michael was in front of us. He was like, "I got to get out of here.
Yeah, we all
It's
do.
hot." And then the tank battery exploded
Yeah.
whenever it jumped the highway.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
And then we got the pictures of the drop planes.
Yeah.
Videos.
I remember pretty much every minute from that day.
I got the one from the crop duster that was spraying water,
Yeah.
and pictures of the big airplanes. Yeah, that was not pretty. That
We have had another vegetation fire pop up near Skyatook.
ugh,
Yeah. Just saying.
that's a bad spot over there too, though, because they got lots and lots of open grassland.
Yeah, well, and that's where it is. It's out west of Skyatook, north of the lake. So far, though, upwards towards Hayes. Still Hayes, still Hugoton. Even the Hugoton one's pretty small
big.
at this point.
Oh, it's small?
Yeah, well, it's a vegetation fire. Now, the Hayes one, this thing, it's pretty awesome because the bigger the flame, the more
The bigger the
acre-
fire.
Yeah, the bigger the fire. So, Hayes is where the biggest one is. The one we're going to and the Skytick fire are relatively new.
Hayes is a long ways away.
Yeah.
That's like
Now you're talking another
6
2 or 3 hours to the north, and then it would basically take us 5 hours to get back.
Oh, I know, right?
So,
And then we would be in big trouble.
no, yes. So no, we're playing the game, the opportunities that we have.
Correct.
Let's see. Noah says new fire just east of Ponca near Sperry. If you press info, you can listen to traffic and radios from it. Apparently,
There you go.
through the pro feature. I don't have the pro
Don't
feature.
have a pro feature.
I have the amateur feature.
Pro feature means money.
Yeah. I'm not rich like you, buddy. I can't afford to pay for all these apps. Yeah, see, Broadcastify feeds, Pro, they're all blurred out.
Right?
Pro membership, $100.
What?
Yeah, guess what I won't be doing?
Are you serious? $100?
Yeah,
Golly.
I guess that's annual subscription.
Proud.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
They're
pretty
providing good
informative,
service.
I
Yeah,
guess. But
that's true. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Yep.
I don't know.
I get to tell you again, Sean.
What's that?
Give me a second. I used to live right there.
Did you really?
Yep.
You didn't
That's
tell
the
me.
house that I
Is that what you
graduated
tried to
from.
tell me earlier and I didn't
Yeah, you
hear?
were busy talking to your fans.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I didn't know that. When did you move away from there?
A long time ago.
19.
I'm not gonna say because then that would tell everybody how old I am.
Was it in the 20th century?
Come on, man. That hurts me.
Back in the 1900s? I'm just kidding. Hey, it's not like I can't make that joke about myself.
True. This is very true. No, I left there in about 1983.
1983.
Yes.
New fire has broke out north of Hutchinson, Kansas.
Oh.
It's a big flame.
Is it really?
It is a big flame at this point.
Hutchinson, Kansas.
Hutchinson
How
would
far
probably be
is that?
another, yeah, it would still be out of our range, really. You're talking an hour to Wichita and then another, yeah, you're probably talking about 2 hours up there. What time is it? 1:30?
Yeah, we would be out of our
Yeah.
time scale.
Try to keep it in southern Kansas and northwest Oklahoma.
The way that wind is blowing, if it's in Hutchinson, Kansas,
Could blow down this way.
it could be,
anytime.
yeah, no kidding. Not only that, but you got to remember there are embers that will come off of those things
Mhm.
that can really, I mean, they can go 30 or 40 miles easily and relight. Remember how it did when we were on the Ray wildfire?
Yeah, yeah.
Not only that, but you get 40-mile-an-hour winds blowing, you got heat that is a mile in front of it. You know,
That is true. It doesn't take but a spark, and next thing you know, you've got a fire.
well, the danger of pulling in front of the fire line is you can't see the heat.
Yeah.
And so people think, oh, I'll get down here in front of it, it ain't gonna hit me, I'll move out of the way. But the problem with that is that heat will take you over so fast, it will disable your vehicle, and then you won't be able to move, and then you're
that'd be awful.
That happened out there at Thomas. And a family, a lady, was going to take her kids out so they could see it, and they ended up dying because of it.
Gosh. So the heat shut down the vehicle?
Yeah. I mean,
gosh.
because it has to have cool air,
Yeah.
somewhat cool air, to come in.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking,
heat.
if it's hot enough to take and ignite grass a half a mile out in front of the main fire line,
Yeah.
it's a little over, 130 degrees.
Yeah.
What your car might be used to sucking in on the hottest day in Oklahoma.
Yeah. If you're
You're talking probably 500, 600, 700 degrees out in front of that thing.
I would assume your average person probably not thinking about
No, they
stuff
don't.
whenever.
Yeah. And I mean, the fire itself, the actual fire line where the flames are at, maybe a mile and a half or 2 miles away, but it's moving at you at 35 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And so,
Terrible.
not good. Is it still active?
Last I checked, it still is. I haven't had any updates. Last update was 23 minutes ago. 24 minutes ago. Let's see. Resources are on the scene. Info. Updates. So the last update was at 109. It's now 133. So. But again, it's about the only thing in our. It basically not going to hurt to check out, I guess.
No, right. If I'm not mistaken, I think that there's quite a few homes over there along Hubbard Road.
Yeah. Well, it's just north of town, so I can't imagine it's a big, wide open area. There's a cemetery nearby.
Yeah.
In fact, it's in a cemetery.
Huh? Are you serious? Bad thing about it is, you're going 35 or 40 miles an hour. You're not going to get a big, huge smoke plume like you would normally.
No.
It's going to be going
Yeah.
fire
So you
to the
want-
sound.
Well, I thought it smelled like smoke there for a second. And what, I don't know what it would be.
I'm telling you. I knew some kind of smell or something. Up in here. Be careful, piece of goon.
No. I royalty, I have many crowns.
Whoa!
And they would try to dethrone me.
Oh boy.
They have
no
before,
good.
trust me.
That would be no good.
Yeah. One time I was on my way up to Enid to watch my daughter play basketball. And bit into a Laffy Taffy.
Oh man.
Dumbest
No
thing.
wonder he pulled it out.
Yeah, definitely dumbest thing I've done in a long time. So I had to go all the way back. In fact, I had to wait. And I had to go to the dentist the next day and have to put it back on. Yeah, it wasn't my brightest, wasn't the smartest move I've ever
They had to
made.
take and remove it from the Laffy Taffy first, right?
Yeah, probably so. I'm like, oh man. us any fire updates. We are still 27 minutes ago. No new updates. Nothing has broke out yet that is of nothing's broke out yet that we can get to.
Still going over there again, like I said.
Yeah.
You get embers that float, and so there may be collateral fires from.
Yeah. It's kind of hazy off that way. I know that. That's right.
It is pretty brown over here as well.
Yeah. Well, this area is just as likely to catch something out to the west.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, the haze is real. Oh, we got debris.
For real. Yeah,
Falling leaves. Look at all them leaves falling across the road. I'd say the wind has picked up a little bit, guys. Appreciate you guys watching today. Keep smashing that like button. We are on our way to Ponca City to see if we can check in on a fire that has broke out over there. So far, everything's so good in Oklahoma, northwest Oklahoma and southern Kansas. We'll continue to monitor. Temperature show. Is it warmed up any out there?
57 degrees and the dew point, or the humidity is 29. So pretty dry.
Yeah. I'm just thinking it's like 57 degrees and with a 20-degree wind chill.
Well, I don't think that really affects fires because it goes off of the radiation.
No, I was thinking more about my comfort.
Oh, well.
If I was to get outside, would it be cold? I don't think it was that cold earlier.
No. The real cold wind hasn't hit yet. Yeah, guys can get a little bit of a eyeball on how bad the wind is. If you look at this big flag that's flying up here in front of us, it should be visible on our live stream here in just any minute. There's one at the National Guard Armory, and then got a big flag flying up here. Let's see.
A new fire breakout in Caddo County near Gracemont.
That could be a bad fire over there too.
Yeah, it's only a quarter acre right now.
That's a big flag to be whipping the wind like that.
Yeah, straight out.
Yep. Rolling out in the middle of the road.
Yeah, he's just doing what he's doing, isn't he? You don't
Never
care.
even looked in his mirror.
No, you didn't even know he was there.
Always got to be on the edge. Always. Seems like this is kind of the area that they're popping in anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, really, when you look at the fire map, they're popping everywhere but in the warning area.
Right.
You know. See, the Hutchinson, Kansas fire is 15 acres.
That's not bad.
No.
I mean, so what about ours?
Ours is still showing. I haven't seen any updates on it. 34 minutes ago was the last update, so. We could be monitoring this highway basically all day today.
Yeah. Yep. I can't imagine the Ponca City's fire department wouldn't be
Already out on that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, you're right. I'm with you on that.
there you go.
But if it ends up not being anything, we'll just head back west again, or wherever.
Yeah. How's the Skytook one going?
It's still in the same state. It is a 1 acre fire. So far, though, the Southern Plains, from south of Hutchinson all the way down to I-40, is clear,
Looking pretty good.
which is good. If we were going to be on a fire today, it'd be that Ray one. That would be the one.
Yeah, I can't imagine because the winds up there, dude, are brutal. I mean, the eastern sides of Colorado, they said 70 to 80 mile per hour winds. Imagine trying to put a fire out.
Oh gosh, yeah, it's one where that's where they build those fire lines, and try to stop it that way. Yeah, like fires, some days move 20, 30, 40 miles an hour.
That's the way it was the Ray wildfire.
Yeah.
It was moving 35 or 40 miles an hour.
I mean, that's probably a lot more insane than even I thought about that day. It's crazy when we drive by there, you still see the old scars of the trees.
Yep. I remember that lady that asked us if their house was still standing.
Oh, yeah.
She was pregnant.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then we talked to the old man that had already lost 3 houses.
Yeah.
And was basically everything that he owned was in the back of his pickup truck.
Yeah, I remember that well. So far right now, our active fires are, at least as far as we know, information we have, Ponca City, Skiatook, Gracemont, Hutchinson, Kansas, Russell, Kansas, Ray, Colorado, and Hugoton.
To Ponca City, Oklahoma, where there is a reported fire. It's a vegetation fire. It's not actually burning a whole lot as of yet. As far as we know, and according to the app that we have to track these fires, it looks as if it is still ongoing. There was other resources that was called out, and so we're going to see what we can see. We're coming up into Ponca City here in just a little bit. Newkirk, Oklahoma is going to be to our north.
And we'll want to turn south.
We'll turn south up here on Highway 60. Actually, 177.
Yeah, 77.
77. Well, it looks like that generator caught on fire at one time.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it got burned up good, didn't it?
Uh-huh.
Looking hazy all around.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of dust and dirt in the air right now. Can y'all let us know? I've got my chat pulled up. Can y'all let us know if you can see the actual haze in the air? Or do I need to zoom my camera in perhaps a little bit more?
I think the camera's probably going to filter some of that stuff out.
Yeah, if you zoom in a little bit more, tighter, it sometimes picks it up a little bit better. Yeah. We are. The winds don't seem to be quite as brutal over here.
No.
Noah said it seemed like the Hutchinson fire is going bad.
There is a new fire up near Goddard, Kansas.
Showing up evacuations on the update of the Hutchinson.
On the
Kansas.
Hutchinson one?
Yeah. Where's Goddard, Kansas at?
It is about an hour north of here. West of Wichita.
West of Wichita.
West of Wichita.
That means we would have to take a turn around.
Well, what we can do is check on this one
And then go back.
and then go back. We turned the AC down a notch. It's a little warm on my side. Oh, do I have a temperature setting over here?
What do you want, 70? 60? Just kidding.
I was going to tell you 6'7". Turn it down to 6'7". What does that even mean?
We are way too old to even be saying stuff.
No, but I can make fun of stuff all the
You
time.
can. That is true.
That has never stopped me ever in the history of things.
I don't know. My grandson's told me something. I don't know how true it is.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Just, I mean, why they said that. Something about a basketball player or something. But, you know, I don't know. More little people that can just come up with all kinds of funny stuff.
Yeah. Excuse me. We're 77.
77. North of Ponca City. Let's see if we can hit the repeater while we're over here.
Okay. So we're just probably about 1, 2, 3, 4 miles away.
Here, the repeater. We still might be a little bit too far away.
Gosh, I'd hope not. There wouldn't be much point in. You'd have to be in town just to say, hey, I need some help.
Right. WSKP 217 radio check.
No, I said, don't you dare say 6.
Where's Noah at? Is he working?
I think he's working.
R1093, I hear you, but I can't make out what you're saying.
Interesting.
Copy that. We're just a touch north of Ponca. Maybe a little bit closer, we'll be able to hear me.
Yeah, I heard you that time. Sound good. You said you was north of Ponca.
Heard you that time.
Yeah, copy that. Thanks for the comeback. Are you seeing any wildfires anywhere?
We're all clear here in Ponca City up here by the hospital.
That could just be.
Copy that. We seen one off of Hubbard Road a little while ago, but don't know if they've got it extinguished yet. But we're up here, we're monitoring those, and so I thought I'd give you guys a shout and say howdy.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't even know there was a fire out on Hubbard. I guess we're upwind from that, I would think. But, man, it sure is windy out there.
Copy that. We seen the fire pop up on our app, and so we came this way. We were over by Medford just a little while ago, and we had wind gusts over 40 mile per hour over there from the anemometer on our vehicle, and even further north of that, seen reports over by Medicine Lodge of 60 mile per hour.
That's hard to believe. Well, it'd be a nice day. It'd be a beautiful day if that damn wind was blowing.
Yeah, that's a fact. And so, like I said, we're over here. We're coming in on the northern sides of Oklahoma City right now, and we'll go ahead and let you go. Get back to your nice day, and we'll talk to you later. This is WSKP 217, clearing the channel.
Oh, there we go.
What do you got?
217, glad to hear you out there. Appreciate the shout. Y'all have a fine day, and watch that wind, man. WR10 983, we're clear.
All right, here we go, guys. We do have a fire.
We got a fire off to our east a little bit, so we'll see what we can find over
Not
here.
big right now.
Not big.
But,
I want to zoom in a little bit on your.
Yeah, we're going to turn and we're going to face the fire. We're
Okay.
gonna,
Yeah.
should be able to take and get down
There's a
south
way,
there.
yeah, 'cause we want to stay out of the way.
Yeah. They got
There it
the
is.
emergency stuff going on right there. And
Are they burning? Is it? Oh, is it?
no, they're not burning. They got,
I'm gonna say, I wonder
stuff
if it,
going back there in the back. We're gonna have to go up here and flip around, and maybe we can get on this access road somewhere, and get some shots of it. Copy that.
Copy that. So this fire's been going for about 35 minutes
There's
now.
Hubbard. So,
Yep.
yeah, it was accurate. So, do you think we should take and?
There's a cemetery over there. Oh, actually, they got the road shut off. It
Yeah, they
looks
do.
like. So
Yeah.
we'll have to kind
Maybe. We
Okay.
can't turn left here. I don't know if we can take and get in there.
of. Well, there's a cemetery over there, so I don't know where they've got the road shut off at. But if we can get into the cemetery, then that might give us. There you go. It's a green light. So
I think. Oh, they got a fire down here.
oh
too.
yeah, so it's covering some area. Let's see whether if they're diverting traffic. Surely, well,
Yeah.
there's a cemetery, so maybe we can get out on the. Maybe we can go into the cemetery, and then get on the east side of the cemetery.
Yeah, I don't know that they're gonna let us in there though. They
I don't
might.
know.
They might.
There's people in there.
Yep.
Or can we go around here? Possibly. Maybe not.
Let's see if we
Yeah,
can get
we
in
should
here.
be able to get in there.
I'm gonna ask permission first.
Yeah, that's a
though.
good idea.
Hey, boss, is it all right if we go into the cemetery and video that?
Who are you with?
We're not a local, but we're storm chasers. We report to
Oh.
Live Storm Media is who I send all my stuff out.
You probably need to talk to the sheriff.
Okay.
It'd probably be okay, but
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We'll ask him real quick.
okay. Well, I'll go down there now.
Okay. Thanks.
We can pull in there and let this guy. I think he's trying to get out.
Yeah.
He may not be trying to get out. I don't know. Yeah, he is.
So I don't think that you can actually report grass fires on Spotter Network, can you?
I don't know. I don't think so. I've
Yeah.
never done it.
I don't even either. They may have it out by the time we get in there.
Probably. Well, they've been battling it this long, though.
Yeah. The last time I
don't
came
know
up
what
here,
we-
they said, as long as it's not Val and Amy Castor.
Did they really?
Yeah. For real.
Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, they said it isn't fair.
They didn't care.
All right.
Don't get in anybody's way.
Well,
You
they
guys know
will
that.
stay
Yeah,
out of the way.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
But, I think
I don't know what we'll
just
see from over there, but
no, you may not be able to see anything.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I haven't been up in there, so I couldn't tell you for sure.
okay.
All right, we'll go up there and just look at that
Check
and
it
see
out.
what we can see.
Yeah, yeah.
If not, well, then maybe go back
Maybe
over
go
on.
around to the other side.
Yeah,
Or something.
exactly.
I don't know.
Way to spend the day, I guess, of chasing fires.
Yeah, that's right. There's probably plenty of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, it's been pretty clear in northwest Oklahoma, though.
Oh,
and
that's
everything.
good.
So yeah, this
Yeah.
is about the only one. Had one over
Yeah.
in Skytick, but that's about
That's a
it.
good deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
All right,
appreciate
thank
you.
you.
Careful.
We're gonna go in just to the
the
west of
front,
your truck
yeah.
there.
Yeah, just on the other side of my truck.
All
you
right,
can get
thank you,
by
sir.
Thanks.
See, that's the way you do it. You do it the right way,
Yep.
and they're more than able to cooperate. I just went through the traffic circle the wrong way.
Lawbreaker.
Lawbreaker. Look at the lawbreaker. All right, so there is the fire.
All right, so can we get over?
Yep, we can get over there,
Sweet.
yeah.
All right, hopefully. Oh, look, it is started at the cemetery, or at least it
Started just north of the cemetery.
Yeah, sure enough. Yeah,
So-
we can point off over that way, maybe.
Huh?
So if we go over that way, can we go around in there and? Yeah, let's go around on that little.
Well, we get our fire trucks over here, though.
Oh, okay. Is that where the?
Yeah.
I don't know where it's actively burning. What does it smell?
Yeah.
It smells like
It is actively
a
burning
cookout.
right over this way. And I think we can probably.
Yeah, it looks like. Why is it blowing to the? Yeah, we're not going to get much. Yeah, let's go over there.
Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say we could wander around down over here.
I think this is private property over here.
Oh, okay.
Not 100. This might be the.
I thought it might bring us around to there, but it won't.
Yeah, it's
We'll have
not
turn
going to.
around.
We might as well just turn around and.
Yeah. What do you think about going to the other side of the cemetery there and looking and
We
see?
can try.
Yeah. Where we
Actually,
found
does this road go north?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what would it. Are you turning around?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
turn around.
Okay.
Dude, that wind is howling. All right, so there's still fire down in there. You can smoke going.
Yeah.
So
Still burning. Let's do us a fire check right now. This is one
I
of
think
the
we can just go
only
straight
ones.
across through there. It looks like they've cut through there before.
Yeah.
So
There's a house over there.
yeah, there is a house over here.
Yeah, there's smoke over there.
There's some hot spots. Yeah, I think if we just turn right here, dude, we can
Yeah.
probably take it.
There's a little pond over that way.
Yeah.
Now if we can zoom in.
So there is the fire right there in front of us. We got
Is it-
some burning residue over here, little hot spots on the grass right in front of us. But it is picking up a little bit.
Do I hear music?
No. Maybe.
Yeah, it looks. See the smoke.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If it, we'll be here. Oh look, we got smoke coming off the ridge right here in front of
Yeah,
us.
no, that's what I was saying just a second ago.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm in my own little world half the time.
So let's see what our winds are. We got winds 30 miles per hour out of the northwest.
Yeah, there goes a brush pumper down there.
Yep.
Hot spots right in front of us.
Yep.
No way. So can you pull forward a little bit where the vehicle will be kind of a little bit? Is there a indentation
Yeah.
or air? Because we got 98% sky and
Yeah.
1%.
Zoom out a little bit. If you guys look over to the left of the live stream there are emergency vehicles that are to the northwest of us, over next to those buildings, and there's a couple of semi-trailers. But we kind of got off of the
Yeah, let's point that
more
way a
to
little.
yeah, more
There you
this
go.
way.
It's just moving.
Yeah.
I wonder what we might. Yeah, it's hard because this is
Yeah. I don't know that we could take him. Because it does look like, I mean, it's burning toward water over there.
Yeah.
And then
That's what
I've
I was
also
thinking.
got some smoke over there in those
Yeah,
trees.
Is that a little road there, or is that a? It's hard to tell what that is.
Let's go back this way.
Check it out,
Yeah.
because I think
Over where
that's
the
where I was going to say that's where more of the live stuff looks like it is right now. Boy, the wind is just really howling.
36 mile per hour just then. I think this is where they bring all of all of the. And there's tombstones over there, so we don't want to take.
Say there's a little hill on fire there, a little grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
That looks like a round bale.
Yeah.
That's caught on fire. We don't want to pull over there on the
No.
tombstones.
No.
That's probably the old original grave sites. But
Well, let's see. We can. We gotta protect the tires though too. Don't want to get up in anything
Yeah.
hot.
let's try to go over there.
Okay. If we could get to the top of this little ridge, it might.
You want to try and pull up there?
Well, let's try it. Or somebody has. Follow.
Fire trucks.
Yeah. I guess
They have a great big huge tires.
That
We
is
don't.
true.
Um,
That is true. These is still pretty hot here. I don't know.
yeah. That's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure is. You can see lights over there to the right. You got a big, thick smoke there.
Right.
Yeah, it's just in a tough
Looks like
spot.
they're putting hot spots out. That's what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
Any updated fires?
Okay, fire update. We have the one we're on, Wonder Sky took, same ones pretty much. We got that one up near Goddard, Kansas, which is west of Wichita,
Yep.
which that would be about an hour away. Nothing else so far. So far, so good.
Okay. We got two small ones down.
Yeah, we got two small
That
ones
one
south.
down there by Purcell's pretty big, isn't it?
Well, it's a little bit bigger, yeah. 7.5 acres.
Yeah. What about west of there? That little bit small one.
Gracemont is 1/4 of an acre.
Oh, that ain't very bad.
So, this one is very well contained, I would say, at the moment.
I would say that you are right.
And if we go an hour north, then that's 3 hours back to the south.
Yeah, and it's already 2 o'clock.
Yeah. So, I think we're where we need to be. We
Yep.
can see if we can try to get some other angles, you know.
Yeah.
Whether we will or not, it's a different story, but
Awfully big house to be. I'm curious as to how it burned north.
yeah, I know it's a great
What
question.
was he gonna say here? MLZ Ranch across the way. You might get another angle. There's MLZ Ranch over there.
Mm-hmm. You want to go over there? I'll put it in here.
We can try. We're not gonna get through that way though.
No, and the problem is the road to that. Well, no. Let's say,
Well, you have to go up there by where that church is at.
yeah.
Let's run up that way and look. But I think for the most part,
We could go up and around and back this way, but this is a big area where there's no country
no
roads
access.
either.
Yeah. Look at the ash. Ugh.
Yeah.
All over the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it'll come off of there, but
Yeah. I wonder how what do you think started this?
well, I don't know. But how in the world did it move north and not south?
That's another great mystery of which I do
Other
not
than
know
the
the
cemetery is protected. I mean,
answer.
they have a funeral about to happen. We need to get out of here.
Yep. They sure do.
Which way do we go? We went this
that
way. No, that
There's
goes down there to
okay.
the thing. We ain't got nobody in there. They're just up here watching the fire.
Live funeral streaming.
Yeah. Alright, let's take him. Move him back out here.
Looks like they're like done.
Yep. Well, he may have,
I said, you're good.
he may have filled up here somewhere. Maybe not.
There's a lot of traffic at this cemetery.
Yep. Got our dash on the camera there.
I always try to make it. I always try to keep the zoom about what it looks like to us in real life.
Yeah. And that's pretty close.
That's pretty close.
Working in Tulsa, suggest going to MLZ Ranch for another angle. So is that the way that they must, that's how they must have got down there?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Because that road goes right out in front of it. There's no other way. But we don't want to go that route because we'll be taking it.
Yeah.
There goes a grader.
Well, and there's, I mean, it looks like this one's pretty close to being done, honestly.
Yep. We can look up here whenever we get to by the church. Is there an actual pull-in over here?
Well,
From the
I
road?
thought there was, but that's where all the fire equipment was.
No, there's not.
No?
Well, yeah, there
I
is.
just said it was right. I thought there was one.
As long as we're not in the way, we should be all right, right?
Yeah. I think so.
They've already got it
I
out,
was gonna
dude.
say, I don't think we're gonna be
Yeah, we're not.
seeing much anything. So this one looks like it's very well contained. It'll be time to.
I mean,
There's a
a little bit, but it ain't. I mean, it's just smoldering. It ain't doing
yeah,
nothing there.
yeah, there ain't nothing really to.
So, what do you think?
Well, there's right now, nothing else on the fire radar that's within striking distance,
Correct.
unless we wanted to go down near Gracemont. That thing's so small,
Yeah.
probably wouldn't be worth that drive. Yeah, I don't know, man.
The one to the east is contained via update as well. Alright, well, that doesn't help us out.
Nope. So
let's go into town here real fast because
Yeah.
I gotta take another visit.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, I mean, it's fairly well non-eventful so far, which is good.
I mean, that one was probably at his peak was probably pretty decent.
Yeah,
Had we been able to make it over here quick enough.
yeah. Probably would have front row seat before anybody got
Yeah.
here. They say, why weren't you trying to put it out? I did not bring my water.
This is very, very true. So. I have to get me a refill on beverage here in a second.
Yeah, I got my handy dandy
Water bottle.
jug of water. Oh, cute.
I'll let you go in again.
Okay.
I'm probably going to pull down there toward the end, and that way we keep
Yeah,
everything up and running like we're supposed to.
that'll work.
Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do that.
No,
very
it's
well.
amazing what a gas station canopy will do to your internet signal.
Yeah. So, I think
Yeah, this will work.
I'll pull right up
I
here.
was going to say up there it'd be just as good.
That
if
way,
not
at least
better.
we're in a parking spot.
Not create your own. Okay, I'll run in real quick.
All right.
And
Sounds good.
I'll be right back.
Oh, gosh.
Wow, the wind.
Well, so we did have a fire. It wasn't a very big one, thank goodness. And so maybe something by Marland. We'll have to check that out and see. Let's see here. be right back, sir.
Yeah.
Noah said to check the map and make sure that there wasn't something that was going on near Marlin, which would be south of here.
Marlin, okay. So we got a fire just west of, or east of town here. Prairie dog fire. I'd like to welcome everybody into the stream. If you just joined, I am out with my buddy Philip, and we are monitoring fire weather today. We just left a fire that had been contained in Ponca City. We've had another one start to spark in the east of Ponca, so we might go out there and check that out. If you guys haven't had a chance to, be sure to smash that like button, and would love to see you subscribe. Windy day. I just stepped out, and I'm telling you what, man, the wind is no joke today. Sustained at 30, gusting to 40. Let's see, what are we showing there? Yeah, so So we've had a new fire pop up out just east of Burbank.
That's not too far from here.
That's how, yeah, that's what I...
vegetation fire? What?
Yes. It's
Man, that's cold.
I know, I'm telling you, man, that wind is just.
Golly.
It says 0.1 acres, but that was
Okay.
10 minutes ago. It
So
had just
where's-
fired. It's basically along 60, Highway 60 in Burbank. So we would need to go south out of town. We could either go we could either go to Scheidler and down, which would probably be the longer way,
Yeah, we need to
or
go
through town, Ponca City, and
straight
then go-
south and then hit 60 and
And
go
hit
west.
60,
or
yeah.
east. The Sean Ramsey way.
Yes, the always backwards
opposite way of whatever direction we say is
That is
the
not a lie.
route that we need to take.
I always say it backwards. At least first say it backwards first.
You know what?
What's that?
Where did we say that generally
Yeah.
the big fires start?
Yeah,
Over there in that big
Fairfax
grass
and-
area.
Uh-huh.
And that, sir, I can still go.
Oh, goodness.
What?
You made it.
Oh, I thought you were thinking there was one coming that way. I'm like, what?
No, I was worried
I
about
didn't
the one
see
that
it.
was closest to you. I
No,
was like,
come on. Come on.
well, I was only half-hearted. That wasn't
Yeah,
like
Scheidler and Burbank, that is not far away at all.
We'll go check it out.
Yeah, I wish there was a way that we could get over there faster.
I do too. Going through town's gonna take a minute.
Well, I
but
mean, 60 ties in down there on the
some of the stuff, it's just
God by Conoco,
if
so
it's just starting though. So I mean, it could,
yeah.
like I said, it could be put out before we even get there. But
I doubt that, not with, because you got to come from Scheidler, and then they got to get out there. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I mean, Ponca City may assist on that. I think Burbank may have a small volunteer. I'm not 100% on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might be that this could be a big one. I mean, I hope not, because there's a lot of wild horses over there, and
Oh yeah.
another option that we would have would be take Ponca Lake Road up here by the Pioneer Woman
Yeah.
and go east and
Oh,
then
yeah.
dip in over across the bridge.
Yeah, that's
On the
true.
60.
Because there's stay on the south side where it just depends on if the dam is open or not, because they were doing some work over there. My wife said they had the road shut down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's an iffy one. I can't
I don't know
guarantee you
if I would
that'd
go
be the
route
way.
then. Never mind.
Yeah,
So we've got a couple miles
yeah.
down to 60.
And then we got to go through, but we can try it. I mean, let me see. Let me type in Burbank. Does this say east of Burbank, right? Let me type in Fairfax and see if the maps come up with anything. Yeah, the maps say to get over there, we have to go south and then
the east.
yeah, it's not even giving us the option to go
Yeah.
by the
Okay.
dam.
Perfect. Well, that's what we'll just do then.
That's what we're gonna do.
How many acres is it?
It was 0.1. It was very small in the initial reporting, so.
Well, it doesn't make a difference though, because
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't take long to get over there.
No.
It was over in the Osage grasslands.
Just says new fire reported by NIFC at 1 p.m. Thursday, so Central Standard Time.
Yep. By what time?
That said 1 p.m. Thursday. That can't be right.
Mm-mm.
Oh well, we'll check it out. I don't have any other ideas, so
No, I don't either. I mean, we're here,
yeah,
and I mean, it would
it's
be
in the area, so
a shame not to go that route.
yeah.
I mean, we're talking maybe 20 miles, 15, 20 miles.
Yeah, absolutely. It may be one of those ones where we check out, and if it ain't much, then we may be done for the day.
No, it says if anything, you guys can go hiking.
Yeah.
No thanks, buddy. That wind, dude, I'm telling you, Obviously, you know you were over there. In it.
Yeah, I walked
But
into the
it's,
store in it.
Yeah. But man. So next trek is Burbank, Oklahoma. Small community, like Shiler is. Lots and lots of open grass areas. That is similar to the tall grass prairie in the vegetation wise, anyhow. And so it's tall, and with the wind blowing like it is, it won't take much to get it going. I need to put out the Loomis truck.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Man, money's on fire. Burning a hole in somebody's pocket. Literally.
Boy, this side of town has grown a lot. There used to be a pretty good Mexican food restaurant up here.
No, yeah? I haven't spent much time here. I've been through here quite a bit, but I never really stopped for anything.
What's Noah saying now?
He's saying, get on that fire, boys.
That's El Patio. Or is that El Patio?
El Patio? El Pateo?
I guess you've ate there before, huh?
Noah is a man of culture.
He is.
He knows all the places.
We missed it, though.
Yeah. I think we did. Speaking of, man, I'm getting hungry.
Huh?
Said I was speaking of, I'm like, man, I'm getting hungry again.
I know, right?
I'm not going to eat again until dinner, but
Yeah.
still.
I better not. My wife will whip me.
Yeah. Man, I pay. A&W is all right. $13 for that combo meal. I'm like,
That's the norm now.
I know. It just kills me. Just kills me.
I'm a man of something, all right. Yeah, since we switched to Chicago, the stream has been solid the whole entire time.
Is that what he said? Or are you
No,
just saying that
I'm
out
just
loud?
saying that.
Maybe Noah, give us your feedback on what
Come on,
it looks
yeah.
like on your end.
Come on, Noah, give us your feedback.
We need some unbiased feedback about how the stream looks today.
I know one thing, my eyes are going berserko because of all this dust and dirt in the air.
Mine are
Look at
good.
all that back there, dude. Look up in the sky.
Is that clouds? I'm not sure that's...
That might be that cold front.
I was going to say, I think that's cirrus clouds. High cirrus. But
If
yeah.
it ain't, we're in big trouble. I don't know, man.
I'm thinking that. I think you're right. I think it might be frontal.
Is that fire growing any?
Let's see. Haven't really had any more updates, so this is more of a check it out type thing.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, there is nothing in northwest Oklahoma.
Yeah, well, good.
Yeah.
It's going good, actually. I only had one frame drop, and it was when you were talking about the Mexican restaurant. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Seen any boozards out there on the water? Anybody fishing? Eagles dipping down into the water?
Did not see anything. And is Noah watching yours or mine?
I don't know. Are you watching mine, Noah, or are you watching Sean's?
If you're watching his, then pop over to mine and tell me if it's doing the same thing. Because my data's going through the phone. I don't think it's not using your data. It's impossible to use your data. But it is using your Starlink. Your Starlink and my 4G.
It's my stream, so it would be using my data. I mean, coming from
I guess so.
this. I don't think it's using your phone data.
You don't think so?
No, you're just burning up my Starlink, Sean. See how you are?
Good thing you're on the 2 gigabyte plan.
I'm on the 2,000 million terabyte plan. I'm watching Sean's. Sean's.
Oh, okay.
Sean's. I'm watching Sean's.
That's great news.
I see how it is.
He's like, I gotta. I'm being torn apart.
Come to the dark side, Noah, for crying out loud.
You have more watch hours than I do. I gotta catch
Yeah, you'll have 44. Thanks, buddy. Hey, there's a twister.
Holy crap.
See that?
Yeah,
For real,
I
it
know, it's
was.
a wall of dust.
Yeah.
It's ripping through here.
Great. That's going to help my allergies out.
Yeah. We're heading towards what's called the Prairie Dog Fire.
Prairie dog fire.
Prairie Doges.
Yep, that's McCord. That's the guy that was just over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not rushing out to the.
Dude, that's a long haul through there.
That kind of is.
I mean,
You had to get from the cemetery to here.
yeah. It's on the south side of town. He's on the north side. A while ago. Well, we're still going to be back at 5. Should be.
Yeah, we'll check this one out. I mean,
I would say yes.
I would say yeah if we head straight back from after checking this out, which
Yeah.
I mean makes sense because there ain't nothing else going on.
Wow, look at the dust.
Look at all the leaves.
The reeds. There's reeds and dust everywhere.
Leaves.
And asthma.
Oh goodness.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know which would be faster, is to drop down through Fairfax and go over that way to home.
Back to Ponca City.
Yeah, I mean,
don't know.
'cause
Once we get
otherwise you're
there, I'll
gonna
pop
drop
it in.
to 20 miles west.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
You think when you could drop straight down?
when we get over there, I'll pop it into the maps.
Yeah.
Let it tell us. Yeah, I'm still kind of a smoky haze over this way.
Well, I guess I don't need my sun visor now. Otherwise, turn over and rock on that sand.
Yep. Excuse me.
How far are we from that? About 10 miles?
Yeah, I say. Are we on 60 right now?
We are.
Okay, GPS is so we gotta go west of Burbank just a little bit, and yeah, we still got another 10 miles or so, 15 miles.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, like I said, fire departments are kind of few and far between out here, so
Yeah, they are.
I mean,
Volunteer fire departments for the most part.
Scheidler would be the closest, I would think.
Yeah. Which fire department basically consists of a
Maybe-
brush pumper and a pickup.
Maybe Pawnee.
something. I have to watch what I eat a lot, but if I eat the right stuff, it could. It's like literally taking a sleeping pill,
Yeah.
and there's no fighting it.
Isn't the pizza crust one of those things?
Yeah, it could be. But it's not always consistent. It's not always a guarantee.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's,
Don't need to be getting no sped ticket.
no sir.
Good thing for cruise control. Keeps my foot out of the car. Wow.
Yeah. Nope, I'm going to say, at least for this point, northwest Oklahoma and red flag warning area is relatively good today.
Well, if that cold front came through out there, it might be the fact that
Just not, it's too cool.
that the humidity maybe came up a little bit.
Could be.
Right now, we're still at 29% humidity. So, but we're in between those two fronts. I don't know what the wind is. The wind is going to be like on the backside of them either.
That I'm not sure.
I don't think it's supposed to be as bad.
You wouldn't think so, because what are these winds are though? We're ripping from the north, so
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
My
weird because it's
radar
ripping
does.
from the north, but it's not bringing cold air down.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad.
Yeah, me too.
Matthew Capucci, or however you say his name on my radar,
Yeah.
he was saying that this is a big sucking machine.
Sucking machine,
Yeah. Wind bag.
eh?
Up toward where the low pressure is.
Oh yeah, up north. Now they got like blizzard warnings and stuff up in North
Yeah.
Dakota and such.
Nebraska and North Dakota. South Dakota.
Would you still have the same faith in this vehicle in Kansas like we were in that blizzard
Yeah.
or snowstorm as you did the
Yep.
Jeep?
I guarantee you. These things are built for that, dude. All you gotta do is hit a button. I can go snow and ice, or I can go deep snow,
Awesome.
mud and ice.
What button is it? Just like a traction control thing?
Mm-mm, no, as soon as I put it in park, it brings it up and I can take it, hit it, and then it activates it.
Are you always in all-wheel drive, or does it only
Yep.
do all?
Never fails. Looks like maybe, unless that's dirt, but I think I see smoke.
Oh yeah.
Right up there in
right
front.
along the
See
line.
it?
Yeah.
I think I see a lot of smoke, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Let's see if we got any updates on this. That's one thing I don't know since I'm fairly new to this app. I don't know how often it's updated or.
Right? It sure does. It sure looks like smoke.
Yeah. See, we're coming up on. We still got a few miles to get to Burbank, and then probably about 4 to 5 miles past Burbank. But yeah, you're right. On the horizon, it looks like a little smoky line there, doesn't it?
Yeah. And That's what I was saying. You won't see a big, huge smoke plume like you normally would because you got 50-mile-an-hour winds blowing it to the side.
Yeah. Look at all that golden fuel. That stuff burns like gasoline. Yeah, it definitely looks a little bit more smoky on the horizon.
It does.
There, especially where you can see the road, the highway.
Yep. And that would be coming from the right place. Now we just gotta look and see where it's at. When we get up here to the intersection on top of the hill, and then we gotta go a little bit further to the east. Yeah, Burbank is the you can go back way to Burbank to Tallgrass Prairie.
Yeah. Yep. I usually go up north 35 and then over, if I remember right. It's been a while since I've been back. Actually, I think you're right. It is Burbank. I go north of Burbank and then over to the east.
Go
Then
north
come
of
out.
Shidler.
Yeah.
Shidler and then go east and you can hit Burbank.
Yep.
Little bitty town out there.
And then when I come back
Church
out, I
out
come
there.
out of north of Tallahassee.
Yep. That's it. Burbank. It says Burbank. We're in Burbank.
Burbank. Well, look at that smoke over the. Yeah. Now
That's
looks
dust.
Like smoke. Is that dust?
Yes.
Man. I always like this. Is like one of my favorite areas in the whole state, right here.
Yep. It is pretty.
Wow, look at that. Is that dust or is that smoke?
That is dust.
Can't even see the edge of the horizon.
We're gonna be right up there in that. Are we not?
We're gonna get close to it, I think.
A lot of road today. But that's what you gotta do in order to get.
What's that?
I said that's what you gotta do whenever you're chasing fires like this. It's not easy
No.
to take and do that.
No, it sure isn't.
And like I was saying, the firemen have really, really kind of stepped up their game whenever it comes to these prairie grass fires or wildfires, whatever you want to call them, and how they fight them. So what would normally take and burn quite a few acres, they can literally get out there and cover it and have it knocked down pretty quickly. So but I will say this, and I don't know if this has anything to do with it, probably doesn't, but it seems like the majority of the bad wildfires are a south to north driven fire,
Yeah.
not
I
the
agree.
opposite. see. And I probably don't know a whole lot about it. No, I tell you, I don't know a whole lot about it. So where's it saying it's at?
It's west of Burbank, or east of Burbank.
Okay.
And I would say, depending on how this one is behaving, if it's even behaving at all, then it's probably going to be it for the day.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Guarantee you that. I had one right there. Small one.
Yeah.
Got put out real quick. The ground was all black though.
This is like one of them days where you get like when the sun sets, it looks like it's from another universe
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
like you're on Mars or
Yeah,
something.
or a red rubber ball or something.
Yep. Dude, I would say that is probably smoke. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it might be sand,
I don't know if it's sand.
dirt.
I don't know. Dirt has a kind of a reddish look to it.
Yeah, that
It's
has a
pretty-
gray smoky
Yeah,
look
it's
to
got
it,
a
don't it?
smoky white look to it.
There you go. It's one Burbank.
Burbank. Okay, so this fire, according to this app, is going to be located near Little Chief Road. Okay, so I know where it's at. It's going to be just about, I'd say about 5 to 6 miles up ahead.
Okay. Still no reports on it, huh?
No, I haven't seen a whole heck of a lot as far as reports. Nothing updated. Last update was 38 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Let me see if there have been any updates. No updates.
My anemometer is spinning so fast, I can see the shadow of it outside, and it looks like it's sitting still.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang. So here's our intersection.
Yeah.
It is definitely smoky.
There's a fire truck.
Yeah. Watch out for this guy.
He's probably just posted up there,
Yeah.
but that is definitely a fire truck. I remember a friend of mine, we were out chasing one time,
I know where this is.
and he turned into Stevie Wonder
I was,
that night.
I was blind as a bat for a good 30 seconds to a minute because that lightning strike was close. Yeah, maybe the closest lightning.
No. Whoa. No, I think the closest lightning they got was out there by Orla, Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't blind me though.
No. But that thing literally hit about 15 or 20 feet from that car as
Yeah.
I was stepping into the door.
Yes.
Trust me, I have it all on video.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Noah said he got that one on camera.
What a day that was.
Man, dude,
We were one of the very, 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 very few
they got that tornado.
actually got that tornado.
I
Yeah.
think Cooley got it too. That was the only two people that hit, us and them.
I had some guy, some meteorologist down there, ask me for that tornado footage or photo.
Yeah.
What was it, 2 years ago, last year, something like that? You know, that was what, 6, 7, 8 years ago?
Yeah,
I can't remember
something
how
like
long
that.
ago it was, but I was like, I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Wasn't exactly the most photogenic thing in the world.
I think I still have it somewhere. Noah says he has it.
Of course he
Oh, we
does.
got trouble.
What? We got trouble?
Yeah, because it's showing we're in Blackwell.
We're definitely not in Blackwell.
No. Noah, did we lose our live stream? I think we did.
May have. I got 0 viewers now.
Yeah, I think we lost it, dude.
Well, you just want to end it anyways?
Yeah, probably so. Might as well. Must have burned up all of our data.